Yo, what is going on YouTube? I'm Phil. Guys, I want to come on here and have a chat to you guys about something that's kind of pretty important. And this is for anyone that is in any kind of professional environment, anyone that's working, anyone that's in a team environment, any environment where there is kind of like a ladder, where there are levels to management, levels to the business or whatever. In my personal experience, and there has always been a game that is being played at any given time. It is literally under the surface of whatever your role is, whatever you're working, whatever you're doing. Now, it's your job to understand that there is a game being played, and then it is how to play the game, Not to say that we're constantly playing the game, we're always trying to play games or whatever. No, for the most part, you subconsciously come in and you do your job or whatever. But a part of you climbing any ladder in any business, any network, any social environment, whatever, there are rules that you need to follow and things that you need to kind of take into consideration if you want to progress in the business. Now, you can always be a one-man show, do your own thing, work hard, stay in the corner or whatever, but does that get you ahead in the game? No, it does not. Any single time that I've ever advanced anywhere in my life, it's through network and relationship building, you know what I mean? It's through being able to do the job, but it's through getting to know the right people, because there's always that saying, it's not what you know, it's who you know, and that holds true. It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter how hard you work, it doesn't matter what you've done for the business. The only thing that matters is building relationships, and if you become a likable person and doing your job, you will be able to advance in this life. You'll be able to succeed. It's kind of like if I wasn't likable, if you didn't like listening to me, if I didn't provide you any value, if I wasn't giving you anything, you wouldn't watch me. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's fair enough, because there needs to be a medium of exchange. You know what I mean? For there to be a relationship, there need to be two parties that get something beneficial out of it. Yeah. So the first things first, you need to understand that there are dynamics at play. There are hierarchies. There are people that get along with other people. There are managers. There is the top dog. Then there is who is friends with that person. Then there is whose friends are friends with that person, whatever. Unfortunately, all these little things matter. And for the most part, if you're just doing your job and keep to yourself, great. But as restructuring comes and changes come and whatever, things become important where, your networking and relationship building is key in this, guys. Never forget that, guys. The amount of handshakes you make, the amount of money you make. Like the last 3 jobs that I've ever come into, have been all handshake jobs. Literally, just come in here. I've been out of work. I've come back from overseas. I'll never forget. I was kicking back in a cafe in Croatia about 11 o'clock in the morning. I was away for a few months. I was trying to live overseas. It wasn't working. And then someone gave me a call, said, call this person. I've told them that you're going to call. And then that's how I've jumped into the most current position that I have jumped into, which has never been better money. You know what I'm saying? Like just purely off a handshake, because I've worked, I've built relationships, I've done a good job, and my name was thrown into the mix because of who I knew. That stands true. And there is, just understand that there is strengths in numbers. You can do your own thing for the most part. You can sit in the corner, you can turn up every single day, you can be reliable, but if no one knows you, like when those decisions need to be made about who we're going to keep or who's going to go, or like who's the best person for this job, it's the person that puts himself out there the most, the person that everyone knows their name and who's constantly there. And that's only done through networking, relationships. I can't stress that enough. I know I've repeated myself a few times, but it's super, super important. The way that I build relationships and that I like to talk to everyone is that I understand that every single person is important. I genuinely believe that. Whenever I go to the gym, from the cleaner to anyone at work, I genuinely like meeting people. And I think for the most part, that's actually helped me kind of get to where I am today, to have a pleasurable experience, to understand that everyone's a human being and that, I can learn off every single person. That's why I like talking to people. So it's genuinely held me in good stead, but I understand that this is not a strength for everyone. Get into the habit of getting to know people, just asking a couple basic questions, It doesn't have to be like, how was your weekend, whatever, like, like you know yourself, like when you're trying to just genuinely be nice or like whatever, not fish for anything, just genuinely get inquisitive, you know. God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, so use it, you know what I mean? Just speak a little bit and then just try and understand people, you know what I mean? Generally, a lot of people just want to talk about what they're going through and stuff like that, and you can learn a lot, trust me. So always kind of acknowledge every person in the room. They are just as important. Yes, there are people that are more important than other people in the hierarchy, but we'll get to that. But be reliable, guys. No one in it, I can only relate this to construction, yeah? When you get paired up with someone, you're just like, oh, you know, I'm gonna have to do more work or this and that. If you get paired up, just be there on time. Just be there, have a good attitude, and do the work, you know what I mean? That's all that we want. We don't want to have liabilities there at work, you know what I mean? A lot of the times is when you're at this job or whatever, this might not be your absolute calling, and you know what I mean? And sometimes it's just bearable to be there. Not only that, you're going to get thrown in the mix with someone who's not reliable or whatever. In construction, you get found out pretty quickly, and you get moved on for that reason. If everyone's on good money, you're not getting moved on. If you're not putting in, you kind of get moved on. Now, be reliable, yeah? This is a big one. Don't talk about other people, you know. Just do not talk about other people. You don't know who knows anyone. They might have known each other at work. They might have been in other companies or whatever. Don't have another man's name in your mouth. Just leave it. Just cut it out. You know what I mean? Like, just stop it. Don't mention other guys' names. Straight up, you know. It takes years to get a good reputation in a company, but if you are that guy that keeps talking or whatever, I've seen people that have been moved on purely for that reason. They cannot stop talking about other people. They just get found out and they just get gone. You know what I'm saying? So don't talk about other men. You know, that's high school shit. You know what I mean? Just keep it to yourself. If you've got someone to confide in, confide somewhere else. But for the most part, you don't know who knows anyone. You don't know what people's intentions are. You don't know who wants to climb the ladder. You don't whatever. So just keep to yourself. Yeah. Trust no one ultimately, you know what I mean? Like, should only trust a few people. Don't blindly trust everyone, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, when I'm at work, you know, I kind of tell people my plans or whatever. People know that I'm doing YouTube or whatever, social media for the most part, and they watch me, you know what I'm saying? I understand that because I'm moving on the next few months, so it doesn't really bother me. I'm happy to share, but if I wasn't moving on, I would definitely not share, because you don't know, people use stuff against you. They say, oh, you know, Phil's, you know, he's going to go do YouTube or whatever, we'll just piss him off now or whatever. There's all these things that play, you know what I mean? But this is where being reliable, being likable, getting the job done, having a unique set of skills, having a lot of skills and a lot of tickets, this comes into play. So you always want to be reliable. Know where you stand with everyone at the moment, you know? Just understand that sometimes the reason why you're hanging around these people, and it's great to build relationships in the workplace, yeah, but when you just know that a lot of the time that you're here with someone is purely out of convenience because you were getting paid to be with someone. They are not lifelong friends. They haven't been through childhood with you. You don't call them up on the weekend, or maybe you do. Like, you don't, like, I'm telling you, like, they are just out there in convenience, you know what I'm saying? So never get that messed up. Yes, sure, there are a couple people that are an exception. You're like, you know what? This person's fucking awesome. I could actually hang out with him, you know, out of work. Absolutely, you know. But for the most part, know where you stand. It's purely professional, and never get that mixed up. Another point is, if there are females there, guys, for the love of God, just stay out of it, yeah? Just stay out of it. I know it's it's a lot easier because you're constantly there, you're talking, the barrier for entry is low because you're hanging out with them, whatever. But just understand, like at last point, just know that everyone is there because they need to get paid. You don't know who likes them. You don't know if they've got other things going on. You will never know the full story. So just purely stay out of it. Purely keep it professional. And for the most part, if you do end up befriending some of these females, just go for their friends, you know what I mean? You don't have to go for them, just in case you have a crack, it gets awkward or whatever, just stay out of it, yeah? Another one is be valuable, yeah? Try and provide value outside of work. Like, I think that the biggest level up for me was knowing people, being able to get into clubs, getting able to get things done, knowing this person, traveling over here, having recommendations for places to stay. Maybe you could stay at a place that my parents have, like overseas, you know, things like that. If you can bring value to people outside of work, they hold that to a high weight, you know what I mean? Because you're valuable not only in work, then outside of work. You can be that bloke that can get shit done, you know what I'm saying? And it's good helping people, you know, being able to go, you know what, I can help you out with this or whatever. It's just a good feeling. If you can provide value to people at work, outside of work, awesome. You know what I mean? It'll go a long way. Like I'm telling you guys, it's all about building like your social score, you know, at work. You know, are you that person? Are you reliable? Can you get shit done? Are you cool? Do you have a life going on out there? Do you have good stories? All this kind of stuff. Like it makes you a likable person, which goes far. And I dare so much say that it doesn't matter what you can do. Like not everyone can like you for whatever reason, right? But if the people in the right positions like you, that's all that matters, guys. You know, you can't befriend everyone, but if you can provide value to people outside of work, of people that are, you know, that have positions over there or whatever, awesome, man. Like even better, you're gonna go far. They're gonna recommend you to people. You can be able to leverage networks or whatever. You'll be able to kind of help them out. It feels good. Like everyone's rubbing each other's backs. You know what I mean? Particularly in construction, like it's pretty handy. This person knows this person. This person I can help. This person I can call. This person, whatever. It feels good, guys. You know, so it's not who likes you. It's just who matters that likes you. You know what I'm saying? In a lot of times. So you don't want to be a liability at work as well, guys. Your problems. Everyone's got problems, yeah? Don't put your problems on everyone else. Oh, this person broke up with me. Oh, I've got no money this paycheck. I've got an addiction, whatever. Congratulations, you got a problem like most other people. Everyone's got the same problem. Don't put it on everyone else. Life is hard to begin with, you know what I mean? There are always things that come up. You know, people aren't vibing at the highest level because they've genuinely got shit outside of work, and then they've got to come in and deal with this shit. They're potentially in a place where they don't want to be, and then they've got to deal with your shit. Don't put it on them. Seriously, when people want to be around other people, like, oh, does this person make me feel good about being around them? Then they'll want to be around you more, you know, for the other reasons that I've mentioned before. What else was I going to say? That's about it, guys. I just wanted to keep it short. Yeah. Don't piss in your own backyard. Don't get with other women. Provide value. Get to know every single person. Understand that social dynamics are at play. Keep your mouth shut, you know. Don't talk about other people. You know, you don't know. You don't want to be that person. Have that reputation over there. Be likable, you know. Provide value. Be reliable as well. Have a good set of skills. Have a good personality. Have a good energy, and that will take you so far, you know. This is the whole other aspect of it, rather than, go to work hard and go home. But how many times have you, like, there been company restructures or things are getting moved around or whatever, and only a certain few people can get taken for the next part of the ride, the journey? Who are those people? Who are those people that are going to get selected? Is that going to be you? Are you different from everyone else? Like, how do you make yourself stand out, you know? This is a super key part of it. This can be applied not just at your 9-to-5 job, but anywhere in life. Any groups, any clubs that you're joining, any networks or whatever. You want to be that person, you know. You want to be a connector. You want to have that good energy. You want to be that person that everyone kind of gravitates towards, you know. And yeah, I'm telling you, you'll have a better experience with life. You know, you can't do everything yourself. You can't be that lone ranger, that lone wolf that's kind of in the corner over there. You need to mingle, but you need to do it correctly, with the right intentions, with the right integrity, ethic, and stuff like that, and you will go far, guys. So, hey, straight up, thanks for listening, guys. That was just a little bit of a spiel that was on my mind. Hey, if anyone's kind of playing the game at work, or if anyone's got dynamics or whatever, or everyone wants to talk about their experiences, put them in the comments below. Just put them in the comments below. I want to hear exactly kind of what you guys have been going through. Do you think that there is a game that's being played? How are you playing it? You just keep it to yourself. Like, do you do your own thing? Maybe you work remotely online. Maybe this doesn't matter, you know. Tell me what you guys have kind of encountered. I'd love to hear it and see it. I'm going to read every single comment, as I always do, fellas. And I appreciate every single person that is supporting this channel. To say that I'm not excited in the next few months is a little bit of understatement. I am super, super excited. It's going to be Thailand straight up, most likely Pattaya. And I'm super, super excited. I can't wait. It looks like it's going to be the hottest part of the year when I am going over there. Escaping the winter. It's already kind of dark clouds or whatever. I think summer's pretty much coming to a halt here. It's done, and it's time to move soon. But guys, I will touch base with you in the next one. I appreciate you guys as always. I love yous, and I'll chat to you in the next one. All right, cheers.